So tonight I did a Best Actress contender double feature, and I watched. So I thought I would do the sadder one first, and I'm kind of regretting the order in which I watched these two movies because well, I did watch the sadder one first. I also watched the one I liked more first, and so it was kind of hard to sit through a second movie. Um, so the first one I watched was Still Alice, which is stars Julianne Moore and Kristen Stewart and Alec Baldwin and Kate Bosworth. And I love Kristen Stewart. I'm just going to put that out there. But Julianne Moore was really great in this, and her deterioration was sort of really hard to watch. I am kind of bummed that all her Oscar push praise is going for this one and not Maps of the Stars, because while this is a great, sad, sentimental performance, I feel like she was way more fearless in Maps, but Maps is a movie that no one saw, so except for Can. Both of the movies were sort of, you know, generically paced, and you know how it was gonna go, but I liked the family dynamics in Still Alice, and I liked the mother, daughter, sister relationships, and it really worked for me. God, Julianne Moore is 50. I can't believe she does not look. Should we all look like that when we're 50, dude? I had a really good joke I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So the other movie I watched was Wild with Reese Witherspoon, and the joke I was gonna say was how they're both sort of contenders for Best Actress, but obviously, as we all know, Reese already won, and Julianne Moore has been nominated like 5 times and hasn't won. I think it's 5 times, 4 times. Let's see what Wikipedia says. 4 times. So this will be her 5th nomination. So if she doesn't win, Mr. Rochester is very upset at the thought of Julianne Moore still not winning an Oscar and Reese Witherspoon having 2. It'll be like the time Hilary Swank beat Annette Bening, and everyone was like, Annette. And actually, she beat Annette Bening twice. Poor Annette Bening. Not to say that Hilary Swank didn't deserve her Oscars. So that gets me to Wild. I really don't like Jean-Marc Vallée. I don't think he's a great director. I haven't been wowed by any of his films. Reese was okay. I didn't particularly like the character. I get that she's supposed to be a tough woman and maybe not likable, but I don't think that characters need to be perfect, obviously, and I don't think that, characters should be complicated. I get that, but I also, like, if I'm gonna spend 2 hours with a character, I want to spend 2 hours with a character. Even if they're an awful person, they better be an awful person that I enjoy spending 2 hours of awful time with. You know what I mean? So this was sort of a slog because I didn't like the character. I didn't think the editing really worked. I like Laura Dern, but I don't know. Everything just felt really heavy-handed. And I'm not wowed by the wonders of outdoor life because I grew up basically on the Pacific Coast Trail, sort of. Although on the other side, I grew up in the middle of the forest. Although in a town, but like the forest. So it doesn't wow me. I feel like a lot of people are being wowed by that. Although the thought of filming up in that shit, like, kudos for that, I guess. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have double-headed these movies, but I don't think I would have liked this movie even if I'd watched it on its own. Not that I didn't hated it. I just, like, I saw it once. We're good. What else to say? I don't know. Not enough Gabby Hoffman. She should be in more things. So yes, that's my vote is for Still Alice. I don't know anymore. It's the end of the year, trying to catch up on movies. Doing a bad job of it. Have a good night.